In this presentation, we will cover the dual challenges of work-life imbalance in central bank operations, and the evolving macroeconomic landscape post-COVID-19 have highlighted the need for transformative approaches in both organizational frameworks and economic forecasting. The FPS Mark II framework, combined with cutting-edge research on consumption dynamics during and after the pandemic, presents a bold vision for tackling these challenges. This presentation integrates insights from two critical papers: FPS Mark II, Better Work-Life Balance Issues, COVID-19 and the return of the three-star consumption functions in the US. Together, these works underscore how central banks can optimize their operations while addressing fundamental changes in consumption behavior and financial stability.
Let's first discuss FPAS Mark II, Redefining Work-Life Balance and Inclusivity. Creating a sustainable work-life balance requires a nuanced understanding of organizational design, employee dynamics, and the operational context. Institutions such as central banks and policy-making bodies, which rely heavily on intellectual capital, face unique challenges in fostering an environment where employees can thrive both professionally and personally. Below is an extended and detailed exploration of the topic, incorporating additional insights on organizational strategies, cultural dynamics, and the broader implications of work-life balance initiatives. The concept of work-life balance extends beyond the mere allocation of time between professional and personal domains. It encompasses an individual's ability to maintain mental and physical well-being while meeting organizational demands. A holistic approach recognizes the interconnectedness of various factors, such as workplace flexibility, employee development, efficient processes, and institutional culture. This perspective underlines that work-life balance is not just a matter of policy implementation, but a systemic transformation that permeates every aspect of organizational functioning. Flexible organizational structures form the cornerstone of a balanced work environment. Traditional hierarchical models often hinder agility, stifle innovation, and exacerbate stress. By transitioning to flatter organizational frameworks, institutions can empower employees with greater autonomy, which is instrumental in fostering accountability and satisfaction. Autonomy in task management. Employees who have the freedom to manage their workloads according to personal preferences tend to exhibit higher productivity levels. This flexibility is particularly beneficial in roles that demand creative and analytical problem solving. Flexible work arrangements, policies such as telecommuting, flexible hours, and condensed work weeks address diverse employee needs. These arrangements are especially valuable for individuals balancing family responsibilities or pursuing further education. Reduced bureaucratic constraints. Streamlining administrative processes to reduce red tape enables employees to focus on meaningful tasks, further alleviating stress and improving morale.
Let's talk about dynamic learning environment. The creation of a dynamic learning environment is crucial for equipping employees with the tools they need to excel in evolving roles. In knowledge-intensive sectors, professional stagnation can lead to frustration and disengagement, undermining work-life balance. Ideally addresses these challenges by integrating continuous learning into the organizational culture. Learning as a core value, training programs, mentorship initiatives, and peer-to-peer knowledge sharing are embedded into daily operations, ensuring that employees are consistently exposed to growth opportunities. Leveraging technology, e-learning platforms, virtual workshops, and collaborative software facilitate accessible and efficient learning experiences, reducing the time and logistical challenges associated with traditional training methods. Cognitive development and well-being. Continuous learning fosters a sense of accomplishment and confidence, which directly contributes to improved mental health and work satisfaction. Institutions that rely on complex decision-making processes often struggle with inefficiencies that lead to excessive workloads and extended hours. Streamlining these processes not only enhances operational efficiency but also reduces the strain on employees, contributing significantly to better work-life balance. Automation and data tools. Integrating advanced data analytics and automated systems simplifies repetitive tasks, freeing employees to focus on strategic and high-value activities. Optimized meeting structures, limiting the frequency and duration of meetings while ensuring they are outcome-oriented, prevents unnecessary disruptions and time wastage. Clear communication protocols. Establishing transparent and efficient communication channels minimizes misunderstandings and redundancies, ensuring that all stakeholders are aligned. Balancing professional and personal responsibilities is intrinsically linked to psychological well-being. Chronic stress, often stemming from unmanageable workloads and rigid structures, can lead to burnout, anxiety, and decreased productivity. Addressing these issues requires organizations to adopt proactive measures. Promoting mental health, offering mental health resources such as counseling services, stress management workshops, and wellness programs reinforces an institution's commitment to employee well-being. Encouraging time off, cultivating a culture where taking vacations and breaks is normalized, helps employees recharge and maintain long-term productivity. Workload distribution, ensuring that tasks are distributed equitably prevents overburdening individuals, which is essential for maintaining morale and engagement. Implementing work-life balance initiatives without mechanism to measure their effectiveness limits their potential impact. Organizations must adopt robust metrics to evaluate the success of these strategies. Anonymous surveys and focus groups provide valuable insights into how policies affect day-to-day experiences, allowing for iterative improvements. Correlating well-being initiatives with employee retention rates and productivity metrics helps quantify their return on investment. Comparing internal data with industry standards identifies areas where the institution is excelling or lagging. Achieving lasting work-life balance requires a cultural shift that prioritizes well-being across all levels of the organization. Leadership plays a critical role in modeling behaviors and attitudes that reinforce this commitment. Leaders who embrace work-life balance inspire employees to do the same, creating a ripple effect throughout the organization. Ensuring that work-life balance initiatives are accessible to all employees, regardless of role or seniority, fosters a sense of fairness and unity. Acknowledging and rewarding employees for their contributions reinforces positive behaviors and underscores the organization's appreciation for their efforts. The pursuit of work-life balance has implications that extend beyond individual organizations. Institutions that prioritize employee well-being set benchmarks for the industry, influencing broader cultural norms and expectations. These efforts contribute to attracting top talent. Organizations that demonstrate a commitment to work-life balance are more appealing to prospective employees, giving them a competitive advantage in recruitment. Driving innovation, employees who are less stressed and more satisfied are better equipped to think creatively and tackle complex challenges. Enhancing public perception, an institution known for its progressive policies and dedication to well-being is more likely to garner respect and trust from external stakeholders. So, in summary, work-life balance is a multifaceted challenge that demands systemic change. By adopting flexible structures, fostering continuous learning, streamlining processes, and promoting a culture of well-being, organizations can create environments that empower employees to thrive. These efforts not only enhance individual satisfaction, but also drive institutional success, demonstrating that work-life balance is a strategic imperative rather than a mere convenience. Now, let's discuss the second paper, where we will try to understand post-COVID consumption dynamics. So, The COVID-19 pandemic introduced unprecedented changes to the global economy, extraordinary fiscal and monetary stimulus. The US experienced a doubling of the S&P 500 and a 50% increase in property prices, driven by expansive monetary policies. Household net worth surged by $45 trillion between Q1 2020 and Q4 2023, exceeding twice the 2019 GDP of $21 trillion. Disruptions in traditional consumption patterns, lockdowns, and government transfers created a temporary decoupling of income and consumption, challenging established macroeconomic models. The study COVID-19 and the return of the three-star consumption functions in the US provides a detailed analysis of these shifts. Endogenous money creation and consumption. Modern financial systems enable access to credit, stabilizing consumption and production. Pre-pandemic, consumption, income, and wealth exhibited a near-perfect correlation. Wealth-driven consumption, rising asset prices, particularly in equities and real estate, have significantly influenced consumption. Retirees and wealthier households increasingly rely on net wealth to support consumption. Post-pandemic risks, a declining saving rate and overvalued asset prices signal potential vulnerabilities. Financial shocks could destabilize consumption patterns and broader economic stability. The findings highlight the need for an integrated policy approach, monetary policy, gradual tightening to moderate consumption and curb inflationary pressures. Macroprudential measures, policies to manage leverage and address potential asset price bubbles. Fiscal responsibility, sustainable spending to mitigate risks associated with excessive deficits.
Now let's move to the third part, integrating insights from FPAS Mark II and consumption research. Aligning human capital development with macroeconomic needs. FPAS Mark II's emphasis on adaptability and critical thinking complements the challenges of post-pandemic consumption dynamics. Scenario-based policy making aligns with the need to evaluate multiple consumption and economic outcomes. Enhanced collaboration. Cross-functional teams can address complex macroeconomic issues effectively, addressing financial vulnerabilities. Both frameworks emphasize foresight and resilience. Scenario-based analysis can identify and mitigate risks such as asset bubbles and excessive leverage. A balanced approach to monetary, fiscal, and macroprudential policies ensures long-term sustainability. The integration of these insights fosters a robust, inclusive, and adaptive central banking ecosystem capable of addressing evolving economic realities.
The reforms introduced by FPAS mark the cure, and the insights from post-COVID consumption research represent a transformative approach to economic policy making and forecasting. Together, they provide a framework for inclusivity, efficiency, and work-life balance in central bank operations, a deeper understanding of the complex interplay between wealth, consumption, and macroeconomic stability. For further exploration, refer to FPAS Mark II, Better Work-Life Balance Issues for Organizational Innovations in Central Banking. Explore COVID-19 and the return of the three-star consumption functions in the US for insights into post-pandemic economic dynamics. These advancements pave the way for a resilient and equitable economic future where innovation and inclusivity drive progress.